Brandy, because you are off tomorrow, we better get a sort of a final thought grand final. Now, we know, obviously, tipping Penrith, but I do need to push you a little further. Is it obviously 100% the heart, but are you 100% in the head that Penrith are going to get the job done on Sunday night? And if you're not, what scares you the most about this Melbourne side? Because I think they're in great form. I think it is Bart Cummings' Melbourne Cup style preparation for Melbourne. They've got better, and I think they sort of deserve to win the grand final. But that doesn't mean then they're going to not.
But you do win it. You might
That's
think
right.
they
They're going to win it
deserve to
because
win it, but doesn't mean it happens.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yep. It has been an incredible run for the Panthers, and I like you. I think that Melbourne have been the side that have improved over the last 7 or 8 weeks, and I think it has been the return of Cameron Munster, even though his own individual form, he took a while to find his feet, and he does need surgery, so he's playing at not 100%, but he's got to the stage now where he's looking as dangerous as he ever has been, or he's always been that great attacking player, and he's looking like that. He certainly looked like that against the Roosters, so that is a concern for me. The worry that the form that Jerome Hughes has been in all year is a worry. Harry Grant is playing his best footy, and I think his best footy has come post-Origin. You got to look at the two wingers. The two wingers have been great for Melbourne, and even though Brian To'o has done it for years, like he's handled big wingers. Most wingers are taller than Brian, and he handles most situations, but the height advantage that Melbourne have on the edges, on the flanks, worries me. You get a kick right, and you get the chase from
both wingers. You get Taruva,
both wingers.
To'o giving up,
but they've given up a lot of height, and they give up a lot of height to most wingers, Vossy. And they certainly did in week 1 of the finals against Daniel Tupou and Dominic Young, two very tall wingers. So, and they've been able to handle it. And what I like about Taruva and To'o, even though they're shorter, they compete. They compete, and they know what to do to put a player off and make the ball very hard to catch, even though their wingers are high. So, on the opposition, that worries me. And also, Nathan's shoulder worries me. It would only take one whack to hit it right, to have him really struggling. So that worries me. And I'm generally coming into a game like this. I'm the glass half empty guy. I worry about more things than look at the positives.
Your whole summation's starting to worry me if I'm a Panthers fan, to be honest.
The positives are though. Yeah, of course I am. But I was worried last year and the year before and the year before and the year before that. So I have been concerned coming into the biggest game of the year. The thing that gives me confidence is the two front rowers, the middles. Isaiah Yeo, Moses Leota, James Fisher-Harris. They've won grand finals for us. The form that they've displayed, and big men win big games. Yeah. Middles win big games, and I think Moses Leota probably the most underrated front rower in the game. Moses is a beast when it comes to big games.
I'm gonna get you down on a whole lot of things. I'm gonna write it. If you could write down right now on a piece of paper how many points Penrith need to win the game on Sunday night, what would that number be? What would that figure be? Is it 16, 18, 20?
I think it's low 20s.
Is it? Okay, 4 tries then. 4 tries?
Yeah, I think it's about that. Yeah. Low to mid-20s.
Clive Churchill medal winner. Who will be the standout in a Penrith win?
I think it's Yeo. I think Yeo's form has been great over the last 2 months. I think it's Isaiah Yeo.
Will Penrith lead from start to finish? Last year they came back from 16 down. Could we have, maybe not a 16-point comeback? Could you come back against Melbourne if you were down by 16?
No, it might be a lot harder. Yeah, might be a lot harder. I don't know how the game's going to pan out, but I'm thinking Penrith score mid-20s and do enough to stop Melbourne getting there.
And if Penrith win, where will you be at about 2 a.m., 3 a.m. next Monday?
If Penrith win or Melbourne?
Yeah, if Penrith win.
I don't know. I don't know where I could be.
Brandy, are you serious?
Krispy Kreme. No.
I'll be somewhere.
All right.
Melbourne in bed.
If Melbourne win, okay. All right. Greg Alexander's thoughts there on the grand final. We're not too far away from finding out a little bit more about the PM's 13. This is Breakfast with Vossy and Brandy, brought to you by Bryden's Lawyers. Unable to work due to injury or illness? Contact Bryden's Lawyers.